Hey, this is Zoe Williams of the Voice of Reason and Zoe What Morning Shows here at Dash Radio. Listen, everybody on YouTube, you guys have been a tremendous support for my shows, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in every week and, participating. But I'm serious than a mug. We need your help on the GoFundMe campaign. We really want to do the VOR radio network, and I'm asking you personally, each and every one of you, we're over nearly 24,000 strong here on the channel. We need you to support by donating. Just click that little button down there and it'll take you directly to the GoFundMe campaign. It's gofundme.com/Zoe Williams. Anything you can do is greatly appreciated. It continues our movement. It continues our forward progress. And I appreciate you all who have already donated. If you can do it again, I thank you so much. Thanks again. Zoe What? I'm out.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. You might as well just turn that beat up. Cause you know when you hear that beat, it's time for Zoe Diggity. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Voice of Reason. I'm Zoe Williams, the VOR. We up in here right now. And you know I got a crazy topic, an intriguing topic, a riveting topic, an enthralling topic. And I have a few young ladies who have accompanied me to speak on said topic. It's about to go down in the town. But before we get nuts on this, I have a few things I'd like to promote. Number one, you gotta get my 50% Tupac plus 50% Deepak equals 100% Zoe What t-shirt, man. The t-shirt is lit. You gotta go to my site, IamZoeWilliams.com. Woo. You gotta go to my site, IamZoeWilliams.com. Click shop. Frank, pull up the website, man. These people need to see exactly how to do it, how to find this t-shirt design on the website. Please give them the tutorial. 50% Tupac plus 50% Deepak equals 100% Zoe What. The t-shirts will be in here tomorrow. I think I'm gonna wear one on the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb tomorrow just to go in on floss. You underdig? Yeah. So there's a few other things I gotta promote, of course, on my website as well. My latest book is coming out, The Holographic Relationship. A deeper look at consciousness, God, and intimacy. This is a spiritual relationship book, not a religious book. But it's going to delve into the meaning of relationship from a spiritual perspective. Very heavy book. Check for it, September. Latest November, but you can pre-order it right now. You better get yours now, or they'll be selling out like this one. Yes, I have the physical copy in studio. The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. It's a workbook. It's not just a book you read. It's a book you work your shit through. 12 chapters. Exercises after each chapter. You can't progress until you do the exercise. Very heavy stuff. I suggest if you're in a relationship with your significant other and things are going well, read the book together. A chapter for you, a chapter for her, until you're done with all 12. Very powerful book. If you're in a good relationships, it makes those better. If you're in a bad relationships, it helps you in that shit. Quickly and painlessly. The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Powerful book. What else do I have to promote? Oh, Soul of the Desert. Man, it's going to be so many people at this event in Joshua Tree. I'm doing a relationship workshop here along with Veronica Conway, Soul of the Desert. You want to go to www.soulofthedesert.us and get all your details, man. Anybody leaving from Los Angeles, they have charter buses, but not only from Los Angeles, from San Diego, from San Francisco, from Oakland, town business. Whoa. So yeah, Soul of the Desert is going to be cracking. Professor Griff is going to be there. I'm going to be there. And so many other people way more important than me. Camping, hiking, workshops, networking, mixers, concerts. It's going to be crazy. So that's June 9th through the 11th. Just thought I'd share that. Now that I've gotten the preliminaries out of the way, Jesus H. Horatio Christ.
Lord.
We got a crazy topic today, man. And we had to do it because I like to point out contradictions or paradoxes.
Or paradox.
Today's topic, man, THOT-A-VISION. It's like a TV channel. THOT-A-VISION. A deeper look at who's responsible for the over-sexualization of women. Is it men? Is it social media? Or is it women themselves? Oh God, this is terrible. Is modern culture over-sexualizing or harming our kids? Very deep question. Do women objectify themselves by accepting gigs in an industry that's obviously seeking to objectify them? True or false? Women and girls are more likely than men and boys to be objectified and sexualized in a variety of media outlets. That's true. Why are people so comfortable in Western thinking when it comes to its sexual culture and the objectification of women? True or false? Simply appreciating the beauty of a woman's body is just healthy sexually. I believe it's healthy. I think it's healthy. Oogling over a woman. Just let me stop. Okay, according to the American Psychological Association, sexualization occurs when individuals are regarded as sex objects and evaluated in terms of their physical characteristics and sexiness alone. That's it. You're sexy. Not too much else. Yeah.
It's over.
Okay, so now that I got some girls in here, I'm going to introduce the ladies. Ladies, all the way down to the far end. Tell them who you are, what you about, and what part of this life you about. I'm just kidding. No, tell them where you from, what you do.
I got to say all that?
You could. That's why you're on the radio. Jesus,
right.
You're on the radio to talk. Cut her mic off. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang, I don't like going first. But my name is Joelle.
Yeah.
What else you want to know?
Roundaway girl, DMV.
Yeah, from Maryland, PG County, not Baltimore.
Jesus.
I'm just being clear. It's different,
I just heard a bias. That's fine.
No.
Continue.
Whatever. When it comes, I don't know. You want to talk about the topic, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to this type of stuff, I feel like first of all, the woman's body is already just beautiful in general. So you can't help, as a female, you're just like, damn, she look good. You can't deny that.
Right.
It's so, just in general, our body parts are already over-sexualized. You can just see it in the clothes. But as far as the whole Instagram thing goes, it's the same thing what they was doing anyway. Now they just have a platform so you can just go look at it. just at all times, at any time you want to. But I feel like it does make it over-sexualized, but it may not. It's how you do it. It's like you can do it in a tasteful way. You know what I mean? So the women that do it in that tasteful way or whatever, I feel like it is kind of the women. It's on them in a way. Because it's how you do it. It's how you do it. It's like you can be strategic. Just like we were talking about it the other week when it was like, she was like, oh, Miss Lips was like, I know what I'm doing with this skirt on. Like, you know what I mean?
She's sexualizing herself.
Exactly. She's doing that on her own. No one's over-sexualizing it. Only we're in control. At the end of the day, it's what we're deciding to do. It's our Instagram. It's what we're putting on. So, and if it's like, you know, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, accountability has just been cited on the Voice of Reason. Rare occurrence coming out of the mouth of a female, but it happened today. Jesus.
I have no problem
I like it.
putting blame on us.
Okay, cool.
You know?
Cool.
Because it's like, I'm not that type of girl. Somebody told me I'm very disappointed at your Instagram. This guy was like, what's your Instagram? I told him, he was like, I'm really disappointed.
Your Instagram is quite underwhelming.
Yeah, it's like, you barely got no pictures of yourself like that. And I'm just like, what do you want me to do? Listen, this is not what my Instagram is for. Like, I'm a regular old girl. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not that exciting. I don't take that many cool pictures. Sorry, what you want me to do?
Okay, Joel, Jesus. Go ahead, just make us all depressed. Why don't you do that?
No, I'm just saying, like...
Why don't you just help
I
us
was
in
like,
that
what
area?
you expect to see? What you want to see?
I mean, you're a cute girl. We'd like to see some curvature in
but
certain areas.
I don't look like that in normal life. So, you know, I look like this all the time.
I'm just saying, there's a little smoke and mirrors. There's filters. A lot of things could help.
You could see it, you know, if you were lucky enough to see it. You feel
behind
me?
them doors.
Now,
You got to get behind the veil.
you know, everybody don't need to see it.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
so.
Don't piss her off. Jesus.
Well, I'm like, how
She
you
is
that?
Pisces. Anything could happen
How
in
you
this
that
motherfucker.
disappointed? Like, don't say that to somebody. I'm disappointed in your Instagram.
Maybe he was sexualizing you.
That's a fact.
There you go.
Maybe he was objectifying you, the whole 9 yards. We have America's Next Top Model contestant
exactly.
in here.
She's a little
Ariane.
different.
We done seen her Instagram.
My Instagram
It's lit.
is lit.
It's
It is
lit.
lit.
What
Right.
makes it lit?
Because I'm on it and
Right.
what I promote. And you know what? Honestly, I just really got on the type of things that I promote on my Instagram because I had to wake up with them myself. But I seen a change in my likes and my following and comments and everything once I start promoting loving yourself as a female, as a woman, as a black woman.
Whoa.
So speaking on topics that's in existence, speaking on how social media is over-sexualizing women along with women over-sexualizing themselves because your choice is your choice. You know how to say no.
Right.
And I feel like this topic is a great topic because it's something that everybody needs to wake up to and realize. And somebody needs to put themselves in the shoes of, I'll take blame for that. And that's everybody individually, because what you put on your page and how you carry yourself down the street and how you carry yourself as a person is what you're going to get.
Right.
Wow.
So if I'm walking around, everybody's like, oh, well, it's afraid the nipple. Like, I can walk around with my nipples out. Like, that's cool, you know? Like, I love being naked. I love it.
Right.
All my friends will tell you, like, Ariane runs around naked all the time. I love it because why not? I was born naked. Long time ago, they walked around naked. Why not, you know? So... But if you gon' come on, look what day and age we live in. If you think you walk down the street and then everybody whistling at you, calling you all type of bitches and hoes,
right?
What do you expect?
Right.
Ain't nobody they gonna think you everything but a child of God.
Right.
So that is your fault.
That's your fault.
That is your fault.
Hold it. Let me just say this. Who was the motherfucker who created the bathroom sink booty shot?
Oh man.
My gosh,
Who
that
created
came
that?
back from MySpace days.
Really?
Like-
but I get it though. Like it does.
It do get the booty looking
It-
right, but when you
exactly.
stand up, now you looking like a table.
Right. Then it's
And
like,
that's
wait,
the flat
with the
one.
booty pic. Like no.
No, that's that curvature in that back.
Right.
That's that poof.
That's that
bend and
angle,
snap.
right.
The
Mhm.
bend and snap.
At that angle, right.
Oh my God. Oh, now, because your homegirl here, you want to
I feel
open up.
great. I feel great.
Got some
She needed her-
reinforcement.
You know, right? Exactly. We
She
on the
needed her
same
homie
page.
here to get open. Oh, I see.
No, we had a conversation the last time.
Facts. Then that's
So
the
I was
truth.
already gonna come in full throttle.
Okay, cool.
You gave me the green light.
Yeah.
Said shoot, and I shot.
Exactly. I love it, man. I love it. But no, the reason why I ask this is because a lot of times men get blamed for the sexualization. Now, I know it was probably a man who created Hooters.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Good wings, though.
But there are a lot of women out there that will go to Hooters and make hella bread because of the environment. You know, it's Hooters. You go in there with them little shorts on and them grandma stockings.
Yep, and that's what you're gonna get.
And you're gonna get hella tips.
Yep,
I know
you
girls.
are. That's a fact. I used to work at Tilt-A-Kill.
Speak on it.
What's that?
Tilt-A-Kill is like a Hooters, but it's like an Irish pub, and we have to wear these little tops and skirts and everything. And you know, really, I was just like, you know what, I'm over this. It's because when wintertime hit, they still expected me to fancy my ass around in them tiny clothes in Thousand Oaks in the freezing cold. I was
no.
I'm sorry. Like, I love working here. Yes, I am getting great tips because I am a beautiful woman and because I'm voluptuous in some areas. But I'm not about to freeze myself off for these tips. I'm cool. I will go tip somewhere else with a sweater on and not have people drooling over me instead of trying to order their food. Look at the menu. Can I have a sir? What do you want? What do you want? Have to cover up. Like, it's just too much. It was too much.
Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like threatened? Like, because you're sexy, you know, because you know how some people will frame this thing like men are outside of your door like a fucking werewolf,
Sometimes
salivating because you wearing a little something, you know. Men are gonna stare, even if you're fully clothed.
Listen, I get stares and I dress like this.
Right.
Okay? And I do dress like, I like sometimes to have cute little crop top on.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes I do like to show a little skin or whatever, but especially like for me in the industry I'm a model. And it's been so many times where I've been at events and I'm being approached by men and they're not approaching me because they want to work with me. They're approaching me because they're sexually attracted to me and I'm sexy, and then that's what they want. And then I'm all about vibes. I'm going to feel your energy. I'm going to feel how you're approaching me. I'm going to feel the conversation we're having, and I'm going to know that's not what it is. So it's really hard for me being a model as to getting working with males, because I don't know if we're really working or if you trying to work.
Well, if he's heterosexual, he's working and he's trying to work.
Well, I don't want to work. I'm just trying to work. Okay.
Can we work after work? Let's build the chemistry at work,
right?
So we can put
really
in work
right
after work.
It's all
well,
work.
I'm sorry, bro. You gonna have to work with her. Her over there.
Right.
I know a girl who want to work.
Right. That's what you want.
Exactly.
There's
and she's
plenty of
sexy
them
too, and she got a little boob job, a little booty job. She'll get you right. She'll get you right.
This is crazy. What about the porn industry? Because it's a sliding slope for all of this shit.
Yes, and that too.
So
like
weird.
Modeling, escort, stripping,
Wait a minute.
on into Dickland.
Nah, she.
he did not take me down the tier tower.
I'm just saying though, right?
Yeah, porn stars, especially porn stars, they crack me up the most, and strippers. You feel me?
Because
just
they
crack
all
me
model.
Up. No, they don't.
I
They
like
all
strippers.
IG model.
Okay, there you go. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's talk about that. The Instagram
the
model.
Instagram model.
Where
like,
did that come from? I hate life.
It just came from just people. I feel like this Instagram model came from, it was just like at your hand. And it was like everybody could be something
all the
on social
Tumblr
media.
bitches went to Instagram.
Yeah, you could be something on social media. On social media, everybody likes you. So since everybody likes you, they like your content, you take cute pictures, now you're a model. And it just became prevalent. That's how you see like even modeling agencies picking girls off Instagram that they've never even seen. They just see a picture on Instagram and boom.
Because Instagram makes them influencers.
Exactly.
Especially if they
It's
have
the new resume.
You know what I'm saying? If they have an extended audience, that's an influencer.
Yep.
And isn't modeling about selling a product through sex?
I don't know about that.
Don't make me pull up objectifying pictures on YouTube, or no, not YouTube, on Google. Why is the pictures, I saw one picture, it looked like she was butt-ass naked, but all you could see is her legs and her head, and her hands are in this purse. They're selling the purse, but the imagination is, I don't know. You're naked, ain't you? Sex sells.
Sex.
And women, y'all be trying to play the victim role, but you also be playing the supply and demand role.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh, I'm glad somebody in here telling the fucking truth. Call her! You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Have you been sexually objectified by yourself? Call in. Speak on it.
Yo, what's good, Zoe?
Who is this?
What's good, family? This is Chaz, and I'm calling out of Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Welcome to the Voice of Reason, famo. Speak on it, man. What's going on, man?
Ain't not much, man. I'm pretty enticed with this topic that you have right now, considering the climate that we in. With all these quote unquote black feminists out here, you know, making these statements.
Say more.
Yeah, so, like the Janelle Monáe thing. I saw that today. And not only that, before that, he had the Kendrick Lamar thing. They was complaining about him being on the... Actually, I thought he was on the side of real women.
Yes,
and then he got a lot of backlash. And then the other shit that just happened. There's another thing that just happened, too, after... Tyrese got a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing. So, but yeah, I think there's a lot of sides to this. Everybody's responsible because I think the society we live in, especially with black people, we don't have any resources. So without any resources, most black men and women look towards entertainment. The women look more to sexual things because if you honestly look at history of humanity, oldest profession is pimping.
Oh, man.
I'm just blaming y'all. I'm agreeing with him and pointing at y'all blaming. Go ahead, finish, bro.
It's an animal kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Lions do it to the other lions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did a study with, like, chimps. They was doing it to other chimps. They found out that, you know, to get resources and things like that, what else did they have to do? They can't get on TV and start a radio show or nothing like that. They got nothing but food and survival, and so they pimp. So Sexualization is not just a human thing. That's a animalistic thing. But when you're dealing with our society with all these distractions, and then you're dealing with black people with a lack of resources, they don't do anything. And that's where the Instagram models come in.
The Instagram models are winning right now, Pimp.
That's a fact.
They're winning. You know what I'm saying?
They are winning.
Eyes rolling.
Listen.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you for the call. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. You can call in anytime you get ready to the Voice of Reason. We're here to receive your call. Anybody else want to bring their city into the building? All you have to do is dial 323-230-4610. That's the number to dial. Once again, 323-230-4610. Get at me. Our girl, Amber Rose, winning.
Yeah.
On the THOT-A-VISION side of the game.
That's a fact.
And then flipping it into some moral shit.
Trying to be positive about it.
But flipping it into this conversation, which is the hypersexualization of women,
The slut
while at the same time revealing your yoni in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand. What did she want us to do?
I think
Not be men? Not respond?
Well, no, I think her thing was more so the whole that rape culture type of thing. The whole she basically says, like, just because I do have a short skirt on or something doesn't mean, like, it doesn't give you the right to go that far. It's just like, let me just have that short skirt on.
But the rape culture is like, okay, I get it. That's a terrible fucking culture. It's bad. It's negative. All of that.
Right.
But how can you fight against rape culture damn near butt-ass naked?
Right, no, I get it.
That's a fact.
It's a super big jump.
That's
like,
a fact.
you trying to do something, but you making it super hard.
It's like
you're not... Like, ease the mind first.
Right. It's like, hey, man, I'm trying to desensitize you to the presence of my breast or my ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Or my
vagina.
Yogurt box.
Right.
Now, at the end of the day, you're trying to unman me?
Right.
Because that's men respond to that.
Right. 100%. And
that's a fact.
it's gonna, like, it's hard. I'm for what she's trying to do, but I think the way she's going about it,
I don't
like,
respect it.
It don't make sense. It's
I
like,
just can't
you're not gonna
respect
get that. You're not gonna get them results, fam. But
I respect her hustle. I respect that, but I don't respect the image that she's giving off to little girls and other women. Like, oh, it's like she's like, I'm a stripper turned preacher's wife. Like, oh, hallelujah. Yeah, well, we shouldn't be sitting here raping women, or I should be able to walk down the street with my nipples out and be free. No. Like,
turn to the book of Thong.
On verse 2, chapter 13. Right. No, like, I'm sorry. I can't respect that. And you're polluting our little girls' minds. Just looking on social media, I see little girls sitting here. The perfect example, prom season. Prom, you feel me? Like, I didn't go to prom too long ago. But when I went to prom in like a big white wedding gown, like just being extra, you feel me? Enjoying, I was being in high school. Girls is going to prom nowadays. This is the whole Met Gala. Like, that is turn. I was like, wow, this is what we wear to prom. And the reason why they're starting to perform like that, behave like that, and dress like that, and sorry to say, is because of women like Amber Rose. They make it feel like it's okay. My 15-year-old daughter.
Here we go.
But it's still their fault.
Amber Rose, Nicki Minaj.
Facts.
Can we? I mean, listen. Can you see a direct correlation between their rise and? I heard now they got thongs for middle school girls.
No,
which is out, and that's out. O-U-T.
See, listen. At the end of the day, though, like, they grown women or whatever, they can do what they please. It's all about, my mama raised me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it didn't even matter what I saw. Like,
her mama, she mad.
I'm just saying, like, it's
my mama raised me.
Like, I was already hip. My dad would be like,
Go sit down.
why you singing these songs? I'd be like, man, I already know. I ain't tripping.
Yes,
it's just cool. But like, trust me, I'm not even on that wave. Like, it's honestly like, as long as you're raised right, you won't get influenced by Amber Rose.
Yeah, but as long as you're raised right, but it's like it's like
right. No,
it's kind of like advertising.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's is everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere. It's at your hand.
And everyone doesn't have that good parent.
Exactly. Everybody doesn't have that good parent. Prime example. You know what? And I know Cardi B is for probably a terrible example. But I love Cardi B. I love me some Cardi B. And what she said one day on Instagram, she was posting, like, somebody commented about the stuff that she posts on her content, that she's negatively influenced the minds of the youth and everything. And Cardi B said it like this. When I was younger and growing up, I looked up to my mom. I didn't look up to nobody else. My mother was my image. Right. My mother was the person I wanted to be. Model. Yeah, I'm not your role model. This is my life. It's not your life. And I understand, yes, it's like, it's on social media, but that right there, I look up to my mother. Mm-hmm. People ask me all the time, especially in my field and me getting into music and stuff, well, who's your idol? Who do you look up to? My mom?
Right.
My mom's never been in the industry, but I look up to my mom because my mother's a strong woman. My mother carried herself as a woman. My mom went through, she's in real life. She lived in real life. She's not living in this fantasy phone land,
Right.
Oh, take it
and
easy.
that's oh my gosh, because
she's very aggressive. Jesus.
At this topic.
Sagittarius power up in here right now. It's flamed up. My homeboy is in the building. Psychic Wayne has joined the conversation.
Hello, how are you?
She's Pisces.
It doesn't matter.
She's Sag.
Why doesn't it matter?
Because that's like, hi, my name's Joel. How you doing?
Okay.
I'm Pisces.
Well, he knows
Joel.
That's my thing, so.
I'm just saying. Go lay down.
Go lay down. Just over there and lay down. Joel, whenever she get out of pocket, she got to go lay down. No. She need a nap.
I do need a nap, though. You right. I'm sleepy.
What up, Wayne? I know you've been listening to the show, man. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on, man. This hypersexualization and objectification of women. Mm-hmm. Are these just fancy words for men oogling at women?
Well, my perspective is going to come from a different spin.
Yeah.
Because of
I already know.
The astrology is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I try really hard to speak in English instead of astrology, but it's very difficult. But right now, starting with all the Black Lives Matter and all of that stuff, that's all happening because of
the time
Pluto.
Yeah.
And Uranus. Pluto rules sex. Uranus rules revolution. These planets were together again back in the 60s during the riots and during the
so you're saying we should be fucking?
It's just reflecting what's going on. That's just the cycle of life.
Said.
That's the cycle.
Okay, cool.
That's the
he
cycle.
said it astrologically, but what I heard was we should be fucking.
No, I don't know if I'm saying it. I'm just saying to you that it's not really the cause, but it's reflective of the cycles of life.
Wow.
It did it in the 60s. We have the civil rights movement. Mm-hmm. It's doing it now. We have the Black Lives Matters. And this whole thing about sex is because of transformation of the times.
Why aren't the feminists banging on the advertisement agencies? If you want to back up the women and it's, objectification and you're going to desensitize men to empathy and this and that. Look at this ad for Burger King. It'll blow your mind. This girl got a 7-inch burger in her face like she about to take it down.
Oh, man.
Sauce and all.
Wow.
And right there, that's the sexualization image right there. Boom. The fact that it says, what does a burger have to do with blowing and my mouth being cocked open with it going to where I blow? That's just a little too much right there. That right there.
Look,
well, that sells though.
The BK.
It's about business.
Ignorance.
The BK Super 7-incher.
Why?
Wow. That's crazy.
But I blame women. I blame the
For
model.
participating in that.
Yeah.
Because once you tell, look, I'm a model. Hey, open your mouth. We gonna drive a 7.
And then it's gonna say, it'll blow your mind.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's out.
But you guys, that's clearly one way of looking at it, and I get it, and I agree. I don't want my niece emulating this kind of stuff. But it's all about business. That's that girl's job. That's how she's paying her bills, and these companies are making money. So it's more about that. And of course, you or Zoe, whatever, you feel the way you feel about it, but that's what it's about.
Listen.
It's about money and manipulation for you to buy that hamburger.
Well,
I'm going to ask you, what gig wouldn't you take? You're a model.
Prime example. On America's Next Top Model.
This nigga having lunch. She got a Twix and a banana. She's hypersexualized. Jesus, on the air. Wild as shit. Okay, go ahead. Goodness.
You gotta worry about yourself. Can't pass out on the air.
I see.
But
got diabetes.
America's Next Top Model. I got voted off. I see on I never really watched the episodes anyways, but I looked at the social media feed and I looked and they did a nude photo shoot. And that right there, I will shoot nude, but I shoot artistically nude. And I want to create beautiful art with my body. Something that my little nieces and nephews and other little kids could look at and not just be like, oh wow. Yeah, like your boobs is out, you get me? And in that episode, they were hanging on some beads. And the fact that we have to censor it, that right there says that it's an erotic shoot. Because if you artistically pose nude, your body will naturally cover itself. Your arms, your placement of yourself will cover that. That was out. I don't care. I'm not about to sell myself for this show. And they're, And then they referred, Kim Kardashian did it. Kim Kardashian is known as a porn star. And that's how she got on. She's not a model. She's not a philanthropist. No, she's a stripper. I mean, a porn star. I'm sorry. I just can't respect that. I'm not going to sit here and you tell me I should do this because Kim Kardashian did it. At least tell me, Tyra Banks or somebody who didn't get put on from a porno. I'm sorry. And that's just something I can't sell myself for this industry. I want to make it really
Tell the truth then. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Yeah, I'm not about to sell myself. No, because at the end of the day, I have my family watching me. I have my little nieces and nephews looking up to me. I have kids watching me. I'm sorry, but I'd rather the next generation come in and they on the wave of let's do this the right way than I keep promoting sell yourself. Just sell yourself for the dollar.
You gotta start somewhere.
Well, I think that's good. If you're entertainment and you're sticking to your values, I think that's great.
But that's what he's saying with the model. Like she didn't have to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't trust the women though. I don't trust the women in here.
Wait, why?
Why not?
I'm very trustworthy.
Because y'all ride with each other for better or for worse. Y'all ride with Beyonce?
I don't like her.
Y'all ride with Rihanna?
I don't ride.
I bet you do.
I love them. They're amazing artists.
And I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm saying when we look at the imagery and you already understand the power of the media. Listen, YouTube is taking over TV. People are not sitting at home watching TV no more. People watch YouTube. They watch Snapchat. They watch Instagram. They watch all of this, right? So this is taking over. And so when you see these images of your favorite star, back in my day, Prince, Michael Jackson, I remember at school, you probably remember this too. Prince and Michael Jackson are big.
Yeah,
the school was divided.
Right.
You had girls dressed like Mike, who were Team Mike. They had jerry curls and baby hair and They had fucking penny loafers. And
Right.
They had the whole shiny,
shebang.
glittery socks and shit. Then you had other girls who had the fucking lace hats with the veils and shit and buttons. It was the
Right.
Prince gang and the Michael gang. And it was very clear. Oh, and then there was some smatterings of New Edition, maybe some Bobby Brown members in there too. But the reality of it is, now that social media is this giant imagery, sensory perception kind of thing, these kids are learning, in particular, these little girls
Yes.
are learning how to be something.
No, they're
So my question is, what are they learning how to be? And if these women are responsible, do they choose the formation of the young minds over the bread they're getting?
they're learning to be selfless. That's what they're learning to be. They're learning to sell themselves in whatever form or manner that makes money.
Wow.
That's what they're doing, and that's just a super fact. Because it's so many models. Like, it's so many models that I know that I see in the industry, seeing ads and everything. And yeah, they're booming. They're making this amount of money. They here, they're there, they're flying here. They're good. But I'm not. Just because they're good and they're living this lavish life, I'm not about to follow what they did to get there. Right. Yeah, it's dope for you, but that's not dope for me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like all the blame placed on these artists, because at the end of the day, like, if I like Rihanna, so when I look up to her, I look up to her for the businesses that she's made.
Yes.
And that type of stuff. I choose what I want to like be influenced by. And even
Good point.
When it comes to like the whole thing with like the being raised right and things like that nature, but even if I didn't have a mom, because I know people that grew up without a father and grew up without parents, but they still decided to. It's all a choice. Like, once you become of a certain age, you got to be smart. Like, come on, like, don't. Like, I just think it's like it's bullshit, kind of. Like, it's stupid, and yeah, it's an excuse, and I just don't feel like how Cardi B said, like, like, I'm not your role model. Like, don't look up to me to be your role model. Like,
shit. Charles Barkley said the same thing. In the 90s.
Right.
I'm not a fucking role model.
Yeah, I remember.
My shoes ain't gonna make you better.
Right.
I'm not doing the job of your parents.
Right.
Exactly. I get it. And we fuck with Charles because he was a radical on that side of the game.
Right.
But just because you denounce your role model status
doesn't mean someone is
doesn't mean you're still not a fucking role model.
Right.
That's a fact.
Because you're in the limelight, and the limelight creates idols.
Right.
Yep.
Whether you could be the anti-idol,
right,
but you're still a fucking idol.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not a role model. Don't follow me. Well, just don't put nothing on goddamn Instagram.
Yeah, and don't be putting out stuff that I like. Don't be putting out this good music that I'm
Don't make no
bumping
more music. Don't do none of that shit.
Yeah, just go in your little house and sit down.
Right.
But that's an excuse. You get me? That's an excuse. Yes, I choose. For me, I choose to be a role model. I choose to promote that, and that's the lane. That's the shoes I'm taking the justice to fill. But other artists, they do have to understand, once you get to a certain level, you're a role model at that point, whether you want to be that or not. But at the end of the day,
it's up
to you,
right,
to decide. I love Rihanna popping, okay, but I'm not about to sit here and be telling my little niece, like, oh, Rihanna did the little booby ad. You should hop on that wave too.
Exactly.
Like, no, it's all about yourself. Like she said, it's a choice. I choose to support what I support.
Right.
And I support you going to Africa, giving back to these kids, and promoting better opportunities. I support that, but I'm not about to support you with your boobs out. Cute ad, you look cute. The picture's cute. That's fine. But that's not what I'm about to push, and you won't get a repost from me. You probably gonna get a double tap.
Did you come with a gun?
I don't know.
No, and we also live in this Instagram society that pushes this narcissistic me kind of vibe too. And we're also influencing the children in that way. So I think kids are smarter than the adults that they're born to.
Yes.
Right? And kids are really hip to what's going on, even if it's not articulated properly. They still conceptually get it. Like, oh, I know what you mean. Right? With that said, these people on Instagram that are constant, and Instagram it's just one social media app, but it's already been voted as the most narcissistic. That's number one.
Yes.
Number two, it's teaching narcissism.
Yes.
Because kids are smart to connect the dots. They go, oh, show my ass,
Yep.
Get some likes.
Right.
Pop B on there with the Henny bottle.
Get some attention. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've never been to a Rihanna concert. I think she's dope as fuck.
Me
by the
too.
way.
I think she's filthy.
Yeah. I
think she's really filthy.
But
that's good, right?
Yeah, filthy's dope. Filthy's everything.
But I got a 17-year-old daughter, and she'll show me a clip. Oh, this is Rihanna performing. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Okay, cool. All right, well, is this for adults? Or who is this for? Right? I was an A&R guy, you know, for many years. Loud Records, Maverick Records with Madonna. And again, like, you sell to a younger audience. The music industry is young. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
but they're not.
A 35-year-old nigga making love songs is really singing to 13-year-olds because they're listening. Like, how old is Bruno Mars?
Who knows?
Maybe 30? Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe mid-20s, late
like
20s?
28.
Maybe?
Man, I don't
But
care.
at that age, he's singing to youngsters.
Right.
Youngsters is listening to that.
Yeah.
So we have to, I'm just saying, how can you be a responsible artist and you want to mitigate the hypersexualization of women, of girls, but at the same time still be relevant and sell records? Because in America, shit ain't changed. That pussy sell. That pussy sell.
It does.
Put a gang of ugly girls in your video.
Not gonna happen.
And I mean ugly. I don't mean. Listen, people can get insensitive. Oh, you're shaming people. Aesthetic
No,
shaming.
y'all not cute.
No, for real. There's ugly people.
Jeez.
Put some unattractives in your video,
That's a fact.
and then see what happened. You gonna go wood. You gonna go tin, copper. You're not gonna sell no records.
Even if you just like switch it up a little bit, like, okay, not even, this is not like, okay, for example, like this party song, Chris Brown uses a bunch of kids in the video.
Right.
Right there, he's promoting, like, you know.
But the line says bitches dancing naked in my living room.
There we go. That's what I was gonna say. He's promoting the whole bring the kids together, give them opportunities, let them turn up. But then he's like, you know, just dancing naked in my living room.
Yeah.
And it's like, hold on, my 8-year-old son ain't about to have no in the living room dancing naked. I'm sorry.
No, and no disrespect to Cardi B. Listen, if I could just look at her and turn down the volume, my nigga, like, fuck, that is a beautiful chick. Like, for real.
I
Plus,
like her when
I
she
love
talks.
Cardi.
the little enhancements and shit, got the teeth and everything done, you know what I'm saying? The girl bad.
Yeah.
The other one that I would turn the volume down on is the Jocelyn chick.
Yeah,
I
Miss
love
Jocelyn
her.
Hernandez.
She's a pretty girl too.
Love her.
Just volume.
And Tommy. Oh.
Yep.
Boom. But what I'm saying is, watch this. I tell my son this all the time. I said, when you succeed at doing the wrong thing, understand this axiom. Imperfect practice makes permanent. Not practice makes perfect. An imperfect practice makes permanent. If you succeed at doing the wrong thing, nobody could ever check you later. Because in your mind, this shit worked.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit happened, my nigga. You can't tell me not to switch this shit around.
Right.
I ate off of this.
Yeah, it's like drug dealers. Boom. They not about to stop after they
I'm not finna quit.
moved all this. They not finna stop. It's working for them.
Right.
My mama is in a mansion right now. You think I'm finna stop selling these bags? You better go to bed. They don't make it right.
You better go to bed.
Yeah.
Go lay
Take a
down.
nap.
Lay down.
So you see what I mean? Like, my son's a ball player. I tell him all the time, shoot the shot correctly, my nigga. Lock the elbow, snap the wrist. Start from your clavicle. But again, like, it's mechanics.
Yeah.
If you succeed while being broken, who's going to tell you that you need to be fixed?
Exactly. And then what did you become successful for?
Right. And the system is designed to profit off of your brokenness
Facts.
and kick you back some.
Yep, because they will bring you all the way up and then tear you right down.
The same system that builds you up is the same system that tears you down. Caller! You're on the line with the voice of reason. What's your name and where you're calling from? Speak on it.
What's up, bro?
What's happening, Pin?
Man, not much. This is Chuck from Chattanooga.
Chattanooga? Chat-town?
Yes,
Oh, that's my town, pimp. What up, Chat?
What's going on, man?
Man, I'm out here clowning. You already see it.
Man, I do, but I love the show, man. For real, I love the topic. But I was calling because what I feel like now is that there is no balance in terms of what beauty is. Like, we get one, like, linear standard of beauty, and beauty is so much more than that. And, like, we're looking on television, Instagram, all these things, people are looking for one thing, and that's not exactly what beautiful is.
Right. No, that's real. That's real talk right there, man. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to end mines, cuz.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to say this, though. Beauty, the way it's designed in our system right now, is based off of inferiority.
Yeah.
When you see a sister with a full nose, but she bought a makeup kit that's designed to contour the nose. First off, the contouring of your nose is
a thing.
Makeup racism.
Dead.
Yep.
We just got to... I'm going to need you to contour that biscuit on the front of your face.
Oh, my God.
That's really what they saying.
Oh, my God.
Don't be coming at I like my little fake nose.
I'm just saying. That's like the makeup nose job. Am I lying?
No, that's the truth.
That's all true.
And sisters got to be strong enough in their own beauty to say, I'm not fucking with contouring. I'm rocking with the nose.
I'm rocking with
the nose, my motherfuckers. Yep. And if sisters don't do that, just like if sisters take jobs that they know are objectifying, well, they say, well, that's their job. That's what they do. Okay. Don't objectify this person because they're a human being and they have human rights and they're more than just their physical attributes. Really? Well, let me sit down and ask these motherfuckers 5 or 10 questions about character and let's see how deep into the conversation they go. Now, if you're as empty as a fucking water balloon, like if you understand what I'm saying? Like if your shit is empty, then you have to ask yourself, maybe you peddling yourself, prostituting yourself is the best you can do. Maybe that's where you at. Motherfuckers don't want to deal with that. Thank you, brother from Chattanooga. We appreciate the call, pimp.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
All right, man, call me anytime. There's real talk here.
That is true. That's super true. And like me, as a model, we got to wear makeup. And I get told all the time, because I'm always doing quick. I don't got time to do this makeup. Because I got to add some more time to get up out this house. And I feel beautiful natural. I feel beautiful without this makeup. Mm-hmm. I'm fine. You know, but as a model, you have to wear makeup. You got to contour, you got to beat here, you got to do this. And it's just like, it's over dramatic because it's like, why can't I be accepted as my raw beauty? Because when you, like, for example, model agencies, they take your digitals and your Polaroids and that's no makeup and it's just pure. But why you going to take my digitals and my Polaroids and me just nothing on? But then when I get on set, you want me to just cake everything on. That's not me no more.
Right.
This is this person you created in the art room in the back. You know?
And they're saying now that there are people who've been photoshopped so much that they really see themselves like in real life and then see their pictures and they go, well, who the fuck is this person?
Man, I saw a girl today, Aubrey O'Day from Danny B. Kane. She came in my store. She looked crazy.
I bet. She was crazy back in the day.
I know, but I'm just saying her face looked crazy.
Yeah.
Instagram makes you look, I mean, pictures can make you look totally different, or you can make your picture make you look totally different, or you can make your picture look how you look in real life.
Right.
It's how you're going to do it. So are you going to go there, take that picture, and then go to the little photo editing app and squeeze in the waist and all that, or are you just going to post your picture and be who you are?
Right.
Be comfortable in your skin. Be comfortable with your body. You were born that way.
Right.
And, you know, obviously you could change it with workouts and stuff, but if you're going to go blow yourself up or edit yourself to that, and then in real life you don't look like that, then at that end of the day, you're selfless and you're not letting people respect you for who you are.
Right. So if you got little boys, just take little boys. We're watching Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. in the WWE.
Man, I used to love that
right?
shit.
And we trying to be wrestlers. You guys saw it in the news? Motherfucking kids fucking around, playing, wrestling, and actually hurting somebody.
Like,
right? Accidentally power drive somebody and break somebody. So kids will mimic, especially if we're just looking at the gender. Little boys in general, we looking at The Rock. My son, that motherfucker loved The Rock. If you smell
The Rock is
my kid was wild for The Rock, right? Watching all that shit. Little girls tend to model after their gender partners. So if you got the gender partners and there are images out there that are speeding your sexuality up because you find this in middle school. My kid told me, he was like, yeah, girls are trying to suck my dick in middle school.
Man.
That's out. Would be at the school with my child.
But the girls are faster than the boys.
Yeah, they with it.
Yeah, because of everything going on. And then even if it's like, okay, for example, I had my cousins when we were younger, they couldn't even watch the show Girlfriends. Like certain shows, they couldn't watch nothing that came on BET. Like certain, when I would go over their house.
Couldn't even watch SpongeBob.
I'm like, yes, and they couldn't even watch SpongeBob. I'm like, why we can't watch this? Like, I watch this at home, and they're like, well, they don't let us watch that kind of stuff.
But see, there's a fine line there in parenting. There's a fine line. That fine line is this.
I don't think that's
because I got a sister who went too far, and now the kids are weird.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's smart.
Harry Potter is devil worship.
Right.
Pokemon is the devil. Like,
why is everything?
Hold on, my nigga. Fall. What?
Well, I get that Harry Potter thing.
Well, in the church, Pastor said Pokemon is Japanese for pocket monster. Well, that's true, but it's a game.
A game. Yeah, like the Beauty and the Beast thing.
Right.
The fuck? So when you isolate and insulate the kids too much, because what's one thing that's going to happen? Kids are going to find a way to experience some shit.
Exactly,
that's
regardless.
And the rules in your house don't mean shit when kids get with the homies.
And I'd rather me tell you than you learn it on the street in another way.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Because at home, I'm going to give it to you like it's supposed to be given to you, but I'm going to give you the facts, I'm going to give you the pros, and I'm going to give you the cons. And I'm going to teach you, like, this is not the pathway you want to take because then this is going to happen. Or you can sit here and do this, and then that going to happen.
Right.
And that ass going to get whooped.
Right.
Oh, shit. She's a
you
beater.
You going to get whooped. You going to get whooped.
You going to get
You going to get whooped.
You gonna get
I'm going to give
whooped.
you that face. You about to get whooped.
But I just think, we have to be aware of that when when the boys are having hyper masculine, because people don't understand wrestling is hyper masculine.
Yeah.
Football, hyper masculine. Boxing, hyper masculine. Well, the counterpart to that is hypersexualized women. So you saw those dolls, the brat dolls.
Yeah.
I had all the brat dolls.
I wasn't into it.
These are little doll thoughts.
I am dead.
They are. I had an
Tell me
American
how
Girl doll. That's what I used to have.
I'm
You had
dead.
what?
Little
The ones you will build at the American Girl doll store.
little doll hoes. I want a doll hoe.
I used to watch all the guy stuff.
Don't disrespect the brats. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it.
I never got into the female stuff because I was like, I don't like girls. So I wanted to watch wrestling because the guys was cute.
And then let me
And
tell
I
you
watched
something
sports
else.
because the guys was cute.
Look at you.
I'm just
out
saying.
here salivating.
Just watching.
Little
Okay?
badass.
I liked it. I liked the sports. I
out
played
there
them.
hovering, fucking voyeur.
I'm just saying. I'm like, I don't want to do girl stuff. I don't even like girls.
Well, let me call let me call the women out on this then. Y'all niggas like Drake.
Yeah.
He be sexually objectifying y'all too.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Every time I hear blow the whistle, the dance floor is crowded with women.
Well, what makes him different than?
Well, I mean, I'm just a different person because, like I said before, I'm like, I pick and choose what I'm gonna like. Everyone's
And
gonna
y'all be
do what they're
lying
gonna do.
too about the beat. Oh, I just like the beat.
No,
Wrong.
it is true.
And that's
It's the same reason why like J. Cole and people like that girls don't be like, I like J.
I
Cole.
like J. Cole because they're not listening. Because
That's
J.
what
Cole
I'm-
and the beats is
but-
mellow, it's a vibe,
But
and
that's
then
what
they
I'm
spitting
saying.
facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Motherfuckers don't want to listen to shit.
That's the problem. So
They
when
just
they
wanna
say it's
turn
the
up.
beat, it is really the beat.
It's the
too.
beat. You feel
And
me?
not the lyric.
It's
No,
really
because
it.
like, come on, you really think I'm I'm really like, I really love the song Bad and Bougie because what he said.
Oh,
my
that's
bitch
a great point.
Cooking up dope with
Right.
an Uzi. I'm sorry, I ain't never cooked up dope. That's not relatable to me at all.
so we can't really trust the timelines on IG because Bad and Bougie is all over IG.
Exactly.
Because of the beat.
And it ain't no niggas singing it.
None.
That's a
All
hit
female.
record because of women.
Mm-hmm.
And they hear Bad and Bougie. That's all they're focused on.
And then a woman will
That's
turn
me.
around after banging that shit and be like, "Don't objectify me, nigga."
I'd be like, listen, right. I don't complain as long as you ain't do nothing personal to me, because it's like I can't control these men and I can't control everybody. Yeah, it's just like you pick and choose it to entertain it. That's why even for me, it's kind of like, you know, I hear that stuff and I can dance along and sing to it, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna go home and I'm still not gonna post no booty sync picture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to do that. Y'all like it, that's cool, but I ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you this because I was at, what was it? I think it was the NAACP something Trumpet Awards something in Pasadena, maybe a year and a half ago, and all the uppity blacks.
Can't understand.
All the uppities was in the building.
House slaves.
Right? That motherfucker. Hey, when we go to break, I want you to pull up Blow the Whistle.
I am.
Too short. From YouTube. That shit came on. First off, it was all types of
That's the African
Alexander O'Neal, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Niggas was, getting a two-step on and little R. Kelly. All that was cool. But when Blow the Whistle came on, y'all say it was the beat. First off, them motherfuckers was out there on that Blow the Whistle killing it.
Right.
But then when he said, "What's my favorite word?"
It was like, bitch.
All the highfalutin women.
It's okay to be a little ratchet.
I'm just listen. In that case, they were clatchet.
Ratchet, right?
They had a little class,
Classy
but ratchet.
Right.
Classy ratchet.
Classy ratchet.
But no,
Well, it just takes the right song to bring that out. I think that
Yeah, everyone has a
potentially
little.
have that.
but I think they're fucking hypocrites when they do that.
I don't agree.
I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree at all because I know
You can't turn around and say, "Don't hypersexualize me," and don't call me bitch.
Well,
and you're up.
Okay, that.
Okay.
And
And
that,
women, y'all, do you recognize that women are fucking contradictory?
Yeah, because females will be like, even me and my friends do it. We be like, bitch, and then like a nigga call you bitch.
What the fuck?
Turn, and I'm the one. What you? Oh, I got a brother for you. Hold on, let me come to but. And that's another word. Like, do we think that's cool? But at the end of the day, it's not that we're cool with being called, bitch. Like, for example, like if a white person call you nigga, you get mad. But yet everybody's throwing around to their friends, like, oh, what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? To their black friends. But somebody else out of that culture say it. It's just like,
I won't get mad.
I do.
You won't get mad if a white person says that
call,
to you?
nigga.
Nope.
I do.
I
I don't
do.
know what's wrong
You know
with y'all.
why? You know why?
No,
Because
why?
I know what it means.
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
Well,
I can't
I
say
mean.
it. I can't say it.
Doesn't nigga come from the word niggerly, which is to act ignorant?
No, niggardly. So you have niggardly, which is stingy. That's stingy.
It
comes from Latin, which is the word black.
No, it doesn't come from Latin. It comes from Spanish.
Negro, nigre is
Right.
black in Latin.
That's Spanish though. So when you go over to
That's
Latin,
No, not Latin Spanish, like Latin, ancient Latin.
you mean like the Portuguese,
Like
the
Roman,
Romans,
Roman Latin.
Right.
Yes, it comes from that word.
At the end of the day, that ain't the only word it comes from because it goes back further than that. The Latins and the Romans got it from somewhere.
Well, no, I know the history of this word, so I'll just tell you that.
So the history of the word is very, very powerful.
Well, it is. The
And-
history of the word is that they found some writings where this guy was keeping track of the slaves. And he
Let's see where this goes.
Well, hey, look it up. So he put the word nigger, which is small black or whatever, around some of the slaves' names. That means they were small or whatever.
Nah.
And that word stuck.
No.
But the origin of that word, I took Latin for 4 years. The origin of that word comes from negro, nigre, niger, niger, from Latin.
That's
Ancient.
only from a European perspective.
No, it's from a historical
If
perspective.
you take it,
because they're using the word because it means black.
But here's more history. You can't just stop at Europe. Europe is diet ancient history. That's not ancient history. That's diet ancient history. Everything in Europe is a copy from everything in Africa. The Greek god pantheon is all Africa. It's mimicked.
Right, I get that, but the people
Zeus
that came up with that word don't know nothing about
That's
that.
not true. That's not true.
The people that came up with the word nigger.
But let me tell you what
don't
the
know.
word nigger means from the African perspective and how it has been used, right? We all stop at Europe when we want to define that damn word, but it goes back to Africa. You could take the word nigger back to Niger. Niger is the male pronunciation of the female Nigeria.
Right.
Nigeria is
But
queen.
the name of that country
Hold on.
came from Latin.
But hold on. It's going to go even further. Not Latin.
All right.
Africa. Niger is king. Nigeria is queen. You take it even further back. Neger. Ancient Egypt. NGR. Neger means God. You take it back to Ethiopia. Negus. Negus. Sovereign God King. So I find it interesting that by the time these white people who went to Africa, who went to these cultures and studied these cultures, take a word that we described ourselves as, which was sovereign God kings, and flipped it into ignorant. Right? We're going to bring your ass over here and call you nigger. And then we're going to say we originated the word. No, they didn't. They got that word from Africa. Plato, Aristotle, these motherfuckers is waiting 25, 40 years to get into the ancient mystery schools of Egypt. They learned this shit from there. Right. We called ourselves Neger, God. And it became nigger.
Very good point.
Come on, man. We can't stop in Europe.
But I practice Western astrology, and I know for a fact that Western astrology came from ancient Egypt. But they're never given that credit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You talking about Pythagorean? That guy with his little numerology left out the sacred number 9 from the Chaldeans. Let's get into the astrology and the numerology if you so choose. Shit's about to get heated in here, goddammit.
Well, you know, and because of what I do, and I put posts up about, you know, a lot of the people that don't believe, which is fine. You don't believe in astrology, but then you put it down because it's supposed to be anti-Christian. Jesus had 12 apostles, and it's for a reason.
Astrotheology.
All of that came from astrology.
Right. But Jesus, let's be fishers of men.
Yes. Pisces.
2 Pisces. His mother's a virgin. Virgo.
Come
on, man. It's just, it's there. It's
sorry.
Sorry, what are you sorry for?
I don't know. He just looked at me funny.
Joel is stupid. Sorry. I only read the King James version.
Getting a little litty here.
I know.
Y'all better know your history.
Right.
No, but I think it's important that we cover this because when we talk about the hypersexualization of young girls, you look at sisters. You motherfuckers have been stereotyped
for sure
as hoes straight off top.
From top, from
exotic,
way back when.
Hypersexual. I got to get some Black of the Berry.
That's yeah.
I'm just well, damn. Okay, cool.
I loves my black man. That's a fact.
So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, who's responsible for flipping around this hypersexual culture? At least with our kids. Do you think Nicki Minaj would listen to somebody who says? I mean, because let me just say this. I've been in the industry. Motherfuckers go back to the artistry thing. Well, this is my art.
Right.
Ass shaking is an art. Baby got backs. I mean, I understand the art side of it now, but don't act like Baby Got Back is kind of blue, Miles Davis, or the Thriller album or some shit, where there's some artistry happening. I mean, you just sample some shit and then start shaking your ass and then call it law. So I'm just...
There's levels to it.
There's levels to this art thing.
Mediocre.
Coloring and tapestries.
Well, I feel like when it comes, I don't even really want to say this, but even when it comes to awards and things like that, that's when it defines what's really real art and what's not.
Awards?
That's why I said not really, but it's kind of like you ain't gonna get a Grammy for that, bro.
But it's people I know who not even like see they getting Grammys off. Like right now, the music is ignorant. I feel like the wave is ignorant music right now. Right. Like it's stupid. Like it's not no.
Y'all love it.
You know, but listen.
They making that music for y'all.
But listen, I listen. I'm the number one person. Like people be like, plug your phone up, especially at like fashion shows or like where I do plug your phone up.
Plug her phone up.
Don't plug my phone up. Don't do that.
What do you have?
I love trap music and I like it because the beats. I love it because the beat of the song. It's just the beat is dope. But my music, like I make music, okay? And my music, when you hear my music, is nothing compared to what I listen to.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Mm-hmm. We're going to go to break. Mm-hmm. We're going to get her phone and we're going to play some trap music from her phone. And when we come back, we're going to come back to my phone. Unask the phone. Let's go. Because we're going to see how you influencing these young kids out here with your role model self.
But when they hear my music, they hear good music. That's what they hear.
Let's hear it.
My music?
Okay, wait. While you're getting your phone, get your phone. Pull up your shit. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller?
Yo, what up?
What up, what up, what up?
So many guy callers.
Hey, man, it's Jack from Honolulu. You know, Pisces representing.
Honolulu! Surrounded by water. Don't drown, my nigga. What's the word, man? Speak on it.
Oh, no much. You know, just catching the show as usual.
Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, man.
You're enjoying the topic then, I guess.
Of course. It kind of relates to the last topic.
Yeah?
But I would say media is pushing this, and even though artists like disclaim themselves from being a role model, they're progenitors of it, like whether they're conscious about it or not. So you have like people keep saying like kids are growing up younger and younger. It's because of what they see pushed out by the media, whether it's on TV, radio, like just every outlet. It's all a filter into young kids' minds, and they're ingrained with like, okay, well, this is, you know, they have different motivations derived off of that influence.
Crazy. Would you let your daughter? I'm just asking. Let me do it another way. Who would you let your daughter listen to? And for how long? And when do you just step out of the way and let her listen to what she want to listen to?
Oof, that's
tough. That's tough, right?
Yeah, it is. But me trying not to be overbearing, like I said, I have an 8-year-old daughter, so I want her to realize that she is like everything, and no one can take that away from her. Whether it's her beauty, her, you know, her mind, like she is all that she is, and no one can take that away from her. But me, myself, not being an overbearing parent, I kind of let her, you know, kind of listen to things. But if I catch her singing it, I'm like, hey, what are you singing? And she'll be like this. I'm like, do you know what that means? She's like, no. I'm like, you probably shouldn't sing it then.
Right. Mm-hmm. And you know what? She's 8. So that's what, you know what's really dope about that? Mm-hmm. Mine is 17. So after years of, what is that? What does that mean? After years of those questions, they tend to become a little aware of, oh, this might be out of bounds. This is not cool. And now, like my daughter's 17. She's all in 100% Chris Brown. Nobody the fuck else. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you know, I'll listen to these records with her and I'll point shit out. You know that's objectification right there. You know what that means, right? You know he's basically just saying this about that pussy, right? And now she's 17, she'll be 18 this year. I can't hold no punches. I can't pull no punches with her. And I tell her these are the social game rules for today. Back in the day, let's get it on, Marvin Gaye. That's social game rule. Now it's drop that pussy, pop it open, bitch. That's what it is. Right? Marvin Gaye said, I want you. He's a cold, that's a cold little line. I'm gonna play that shit. I want you. Simple. You know what this is. And you know what I want you means. Now, let me just bust it open. Love the way the pussy sit up there and look at you. What the fuck? Plies. That he kills me. The girl's pussy, take it in.
I love Fox. He funny as shit. He's so funny. He cracked me up.
Man.
But I'm just saying, like, now the kids, our daughters, man, they're getting desensitized. And if there isn't a strong male figure and then a strong female figure to counterbalance that, she's going to think those social game rules are how she's supposed to engage sexually and relationally. You understand?
Same thing. Yep, same thing applies to boys too.
It
I had to have
does.
a conversation with a couple of my older kids. They're like, look, you know what all this stuff means, right? What's influencing you? Like I had to ask them that because parents are afraid to ask those hard questions, but sometimes you got to just to find out where your kid's head's at.
Mm-hmm.
And mine just straight up told me like, look, like I understand what it means, more or less, but I'm not letting it influence me. Like this is my goal. These are my plans for my future. This is what I want to do. I'm like, okay, cool. If you ever have any questions, you can come talk to me because I don't want to tell a kid that they're wrong and then they don't come talk to me if they want to know something because I want them to eventually be able to figure stuff out for themselves.
I'm going to tell you this. As they get older, you better become one hell of a coach, one hell of a mentor, because if you try to stay the authoritarian as they get older, they're going to rebel, and they're going to be out there selling that pussy.
Yeah.
Just got to keep it real.
I think the reason why that is because sometimes parents don't realize that, I get it, it's your kid, but you got to realize that they are their own person.
Yeah.
They're not going to be exactly carbon copy of you or the mom or dad or whoever. They're going to eventually become like everything they do in life is going to gear them towards becoming their own person.
Righteous.
So you kind of have to pull back sometimes. Be like, all right, do they need an authoritarian or they need a coach?
They need a coach.
And like you said, more like as they get older, they're going to need more to coach. They're not going to need an authoritarian because they're going to know right from wrong, understand the consequences of that. So.
And that was one of the lessons I gave my son. Hey, thank you so much for the call. We really appreciate you chiming in. Honolulu is in the building because of you. If you want to bring your city into the voice of reason, all you got to do is call us at 323-230-4610. We out here doing it. One of the lessons I told my son, straight up, take your ass out into the streets, homie. You a college man now. Go out there and see if what the fuck I told you was true. Go on and see.
Should have listened to
And, I never drank. His mother never drank. But he did. Because he got to college, got a little free, had one little sip, and he was like,
oh, this is what it is.
He was like, Dad. He's Sag, too.
Yo, he's lit. Oh,
He
he's
has
too
a
lit.
lot of Sag.
He a lot of lit.
A lot of Sag.
So he was like, he told me, he was like, shit made me angry. And I didn't like the way I felt. He said, I'm the type of person I want to always be in control of myself. Yes. And he said, I drank once and I got angry. And I was like, nah, I can't fuck with that shit.
What did he drink, though?
I don't know what the fuck he drank.
Right. He was
levels to it.
Right, okay.
Oh, let's not get this little drunkard in here. Drunky Smurf.
But I will say this. When I've drank, like, vodka and stuff, and if it's cheap,
it'll make it worse.
It make it worse. So that's why I said, what did he drink? Because if
She
it's
was
that
like,
jungle
I'll
juice.
get him right.
That jungle juice.
Right,
no.
she like, okay, come to my alcohol supply.
Oh, it don't all do that,
Let me
so that's
help
when I drink the
poison him.
Hennessy.
I hope you're not listening, Noob.
I'm sorry. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying.
Get you right.
It's probably a reason. It was probably cheap liquor and it was vodka.
But at the end of the day,
right. I agree.
He made his own decision.
Right.
Afterwards, was like, nah, I can't.
That's
fuck
not
with
for
that.
him.
That's not my get down.
That's not for him.
And he never drank again. So I'm like, cool, my nigga.
That's dope.
You should have just believed me, but that's cool.
That's cool too.
Yep, that's cool. It's life is about experiences. You got your little taste.
That's my dog right there.
Right.
Caller. I'm going to take this last caller before we go to break and listen to some scrap music.
Mm-hmm.
Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from? You're on the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
Bonjour.
Oh, comment allez-vous?
Shit. I know who this is, goddammit.
Hola.
Miss Lips. It's about to go down in the town, my nigga.
Bonjour.
Hello, Miss Lips.
Hi, this is Miss Lips. How y'all doing?
Blessed
We
and
up here
highly
turned
favored.
up. We got some Christian models in here.
Not a Christian, not a Christian.
You got some beautiful women in the room. that need a little sandwich?
Oh God.
We need a sandwich.
I do. I'm
Y'all need
hungry.
a sandwich?
Yeah, my
They
banana
are-
didn't do me no justice.
They
I'm
are
sorry.
slight.
They need a little sandwich.
It don't even matter.
Yeah.
Miss
Give me
Lips.
some. Give me
It's
some.
all right.
So speak
It's all
on
right. But
today's topic, baby.
Oh yeah, the topic is wonderful. I think women enjoy being hoes.
Say
They
it.
don't want to call it hoish.
Say
They
it.
don't want to call it hoish. I think women know that there are whores, but they just ashamed to say it.
Yep.
Just be
They're too ladylike. They're too classy.
But you
Too many women are too classy. They wipe their ass with class. At the end of the day, we all take a shit. Okay?
Right. It's a lot of
Okay?
shit.
I don't
That's
care
right.
how rich you are, you gotta still wipe your ass.
That's facts. And some of them don't even wipe their ass good.
Oh.
and they use
She
one
said,
ply,
"Oh."
They
not
gotta
two
put a
ply.
baby wipe on it.
Right.
Do you know it's men out here that wipe their ass with baby wipes? Is that gay, Zoe?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
what's going on? Where are we? Is that the topic? What happened? Miss Lips, you was on a roll.
It's a gay panel. It's a gay.
It's a gay panel. I am dead.
Damn, Miss Lips, you were right there. You were doing good, and then the cliff. Jeez.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm high as hell.
I could
but
tell.
I love you guys.
Well, thank you for the call, Miss Lips. We're about to take a quick break, and we're going to go to her music, Kurt. She's got some trap music,
I'm ready.
right?
What you said? My personal music or
We about
my
to-
music selection?
No, don't get fancy.
Because when my personal music, the music I make or the music I listen to.
You making music too?
I have. Yeah, I'm about to release my project.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down in that town.
Okay. So we're going to play her trap music, the music that influences these kids.
Okay.
First off, play your favorite trap music song right now. We're going to go to break. And when we come back, we're going to come back to her music. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Voice of Reason. We in here tripping, playing trap music that has hypersexualized the
Our
youngins.
community. Shame on it.
I'm not gonna lie. 2006, 2000. That's 2006, if I'm not mistaken. That blow the whistle. Beat is still slapping.
Slapping every day.
But I was a mentor at an inner city high school for this program called LA Bridges. And that's what they was listening to and crumping and doing all the dances in the after school program. Those young kids, middle schoolers, high schoolers, young kids. So when you drop records, and I understand, some artists are saying, it's the parents' responsibility to kind of filter this stuff. But outside your house, that filter doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you protect your kids from this hyper-sexualized culture right there? Women have been denigrated in records for a long time. Especially once gangster rap came through, it's over. It's over. And I'm not saying gangster rap started it, but gangster rap, whatever it was before gangster rap is it on that crack.
Yep.
You understand? But it took it to another level where maybe in other forms of music it was a little bit more subtle. Maybe not so subtle in rock and roll because rock was pretty rough. But gangster rap took it to another level. You have a daughter, right? The Nicki Minaj of her day. What the fuck is she gonna be showing? Right, basically. You're gonna be showing her labia on the album cover.
Well, when I do have this, she show anything, this foot gonna show up her butt.
You're gonna be a violent mama.
I'm not gonna be violent.
No, it's clear.
But I'm gonna have to real quick so you know.
Wait, let's get Whitney in here, man. We gotta get Whitney together. Give up your seat, Kirk. Jesus, what type of gentleman are you?
Where am I going?
Get Whitney in here. Whitney Tabor just joined the conversation.
Am I sitting there?
We just talking about THOT-A-VISION.
And then I'll just get you like that.
We just talking about THOT-A-VISION.
And I'm running the show here. Here we go.
Oh shit, there
Y'all,
go Whitney.
go ahead and call in because I'm running the boards, y'all.
Let's get Whitney in
Let
here.
me get in here. Man, we're gonna talk some shit. First off, like, we're talking about music.
No, we're talking about the hypersexualization of the youth, of the girls in particular.
Oh, man. Well, I can even speak on it from personal experience when it wasn't even the words in the song, it was the visuals. People understand that the visuals, I think, seep into kids way better than even the words, because half the time, women in general, too, because I'm one of those where this song is like so degrading, and I can't believe he just said bitch 59,000 times, and I'm not a bitch, but I'm still gonna listen to this because the beat is slapping, or the beat is fire, or, whatever. So I've been one of those who says those things, but if you continually listen to something over and over, even if you don't believe what it's saying, or you don't feel like, well, I'm not a bitch, I'm not a hoe, it's going to like seep into, it's gonna affect you. Yeah. So you gonna have some hoe tendencies after you heard a nigga say on a record 59,000 times that hoes dance to this song, hoes wear this, and you look at yourself and be like, well, damn, I'm wearing the same outfit that bitch is wearing. Like,
hey, Whitney, what are the hoe tendencies that come from music?
Hoe tendencies. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. You definitely look. Yeah, don't play.
Stop playing.
You ain't never twerked on a handstand?
No. I don't. Cause maybe I'm different, but I don't. Just because I see it in the video, don't make me like that.
So you never. So you don't twerk at all. You don't dance. You don't grind on
by
nobody.
By myself, no, I don't grind on nobody.
You twerk by yourself.
If I'm in the car, I twerk like this, but I don't. Just because if I'm at a party,
little smurf.
I don't be doing it. I dance by myself, and if I twerk and I have a girl by me before I have a dude, you know. So
I mean,
that's just me.
I've like I said. Oh, okay, you
finish.
Well, what I was saying though in the beginning of my statement was the visuals itself honestly, I feel like affect people more than even the words, because I can say, case in point, I'm the real Yaneris on the show if you guys are just tuning in, so I'm just going to always keep it real. For me, I was in 6th grade, and my favorite song till to this day is Rum Shaker. Rum Shaker, Teddy, when was that, Zoe?
That video was nuts.
The video was nuts. I was I was 11 or 12 years old, and I was in band. Guess what instrument I wanted to play?
What did you want to play?
I wanted to play the saxophone, because if you know the video, there's a girl in the waves in her little bikini 2-piece with the high cuts, everything, playing the saxophone, doing this. And I said, this bitch is popping. I'm about to play the saxophone, and I'm going to be in middle school band like, you feel me? My dad is a lieutenant at a maximum security prison. I'm his only daughter, and I got 2 brothers over 6 foot tall who I've seen slap niggas to sleep. So it's not that I'm out here doing any thought-tastic things. I never was even allowed to do it. I was never even allowed to do it. But what I'm saying is, just visually, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know she was sexy. I just saw that and was like, yep, saxophone.
So I have questions for all the women, and Wayne, I want you to chime in too. This is big right here. This is good shit. Because Wayne and I are the guys here, and we know what we think is sexy on a woman, sexy about women.
Right.
I know how they get out. Right? My question is, does the way someone like Wayne and I think about y'all, how does that affect y'all and how you feel about yourself in our presence? Because men and the way we think about y'all, because I'm doing the research here about this hypersexualization, right? And it affects y'all. Like, if we see y'all in a certain way, then y'all internalize that shit and take it somewhere. I don't know. I need y'all to speak on that. No, don't leave.
I'ma speak.
I'm gonna get you. Then I want this wildness, and then quiet Smurf will jump in.
I ain't quiet.
Like, don't let the quietness fool you.
No, well, I'm going to say, and I'm probably going to guarantee that half the women listening are going to be, oh, Whitney's just over here. No, I'm being 1,000%. I feel like women are way too much influenced by what we think men think is sexy. Like, why do you think all these girls are doing this contour and weaves and nails? Like, the beauty industry is not making billions of dollars because we don't think we're beautiful. I'm sorry, I didn't do any kind of shit to my hair even today because I know I'm beautiful. But how many women went out and got their hair done for $1,000 and bought all this makeup and they're getting how many girls died this month getting ass surgery because Kim Kardashian made
right? Goddamn.
But I mean, realistically, but guess what? And you think that would stop women, right? Well, I was speaking to some friends of mine the other day, and 2 Chainz, who is a very popular rapper now, and a lot of the dudes are like, we're not into, Kendrick even spoke about it, how fake booties are not the wave and we want some natural. I want to see some natural. Well, guess what? 2 Chainz turned around and said, hey, I got 40 bands and I think to get a booty done is about 10,000. So how many booties can I get done for 40,000? Oh, that's about 4. I guarantee you, let's see. I bet you 3 out of 4 girls would be like, yeah, I will get my booty done if somebody else paid $10,000 for it. Because that's how much.
That's an interesting point.
That's how much men's influence on women is.
Wow. So you think women are getting booties
in
enhancement for men?
A million.
Joelle?
Yes, for sure.
And then Ariane on the wild side.
I definitely think that men do have an influence over what women do for themselves. But at the same time, I feel like I don't get my nails done for men though. You know what I mean? Like I don't do that for men. I do it for myself because I just like having my nails done. Like I think it looks cute. It looks better than when my hands aren't done, like in my opinion. But so it's just like it's levels to it. It's definitely like there's a gray area pretty much. It's not black and white. It's not like, oh, it's just this. It's more than just men. And so for me, like I only care about the man that I'm interested in and what he likes about me. I don't give a fuck about everybody else, to be honest. That's why I say maybe I'm a different person. And I get that there are women that do things for men because they want that attention from men. But that's the type of person that I don't even want to be around. Like, cause if.
But you know why this is very important that you're articulating this? Mm-hmm. Because this is a living, live example of walking your own path.
Exactly.
So young girls can see that and go,
it's okay.
You know what, Nicki Minaj, I like her voice, I like her face,
cool,
but I'm not finna go that far
her body.
on the ass side of the game.
I like the whole you just being free and like dressing however you want to, but for me, I just pick and choose who I do that around. Like, but I don't knock my friends that do it because I'd be like, girl,
that's your path. That's your life.
That's you. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool.
You dress cute.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's just definitely not like, it's not just black and white. Like women do it for themselves too.
I definitely feel like I said, everything is self. It's self. Men are influenced to how women portray themselves and want to be in the eye of everybody, but it's about yourself. I don't care if this man wants me to have hair all the way down my back and my booty to be super big. I had somebody tell me like, and he cracked me up. He was like, wow, your structure is of a boy, but it's beautiful. And I'm like, why? He's like, because he was like, your ass is just not really fat. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. You feel me? Like, I'm not about to sit here and go blow it up. I'm happy in my skin. I don't care if that's the way.
I just want to know where he got the boy
that's
body
right.
reference from.
And it cracked me up. I was cracking up.
Nigga got boy measurements in his mind.
But if a female without a backbone heard that, now it's like, okay, I gotta run to the doctor.
Right.
I gotta get this shot up. I gotta do this, or I gotta sit here and starve or whatever she gotta do to change this person's opinion. And I really don't care what nobody say about me or how you feel about how I look because they talked about Jesus and he's still blessed.
Oh, now she's the model version of Jesus. Wayne, listen, Wayne. Mm-hmm. Out of all the shit these women just spewed, I'ma say it's all bullshit. Because when the right man, and I want you to speak on this, I want you to speak on this energetically, astrologically. When the right man come in, they throw all that bullshit out the window. Am I lying?
I would have to agree with you.
I said that though.
For years, women have felt pressured because of the media to look a certain way. I mean, I hear what you're saying. You do this and that. Whatever, it doesn't matter to you or whatever. But I think to some extent, it does matter because you're seeing them. And people are idolizing them, so you want to have that kind of feel.
No,
too.
But that's then you just selfless.
You selfish.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you're gonna go all the way and be them, but I know that a lot of women are influenced by what they see. That's just how it is.
Yeah, especially what they see in other women. Women are very fucking competitive and envious of each other.
I'm not.
Yes. And also judgmental. You'll have the same woman. What's my favorite word? Bitch. That same woman who said that will be at church on Sunday judging somebody. For real.
Oh, yeah.
Or saying some girl is dressed immodestly. Right? So
There are people like that.
Come on. Like, women, y'all really hard on each other.
Yeah.
Especially on the judgment side. When you see a
Absolutely
girl dressed a certain way, women be on each other. Like, look at this bitch.
It's a fact. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's just gossiping, you talking
Yeah,
or whatever.
right.
But to be honest, like, I'm envious of no female. Everybody's their own person. If I see something on you I like, or I see something about you, I'm like, oh girl, that's cute. You feel me? Oh dang girl, your booty is big, girl.
Then
But
women want to have sex with each other too. Okay, cool.
Oh, here we go.
Does it inspire you?
Here we go.
Listen.
Does it inspire you when you see a woman with like a nice shape, big booty?
No,
Do you
what
want to say,
inspires
I
me-
want to look like that
No,
too?
never have I ever said that. What inspires me is when I'm butt naked in front of my mirror and I'm like, wow, you got a bomb little body. And
Right,
if
you
you
know
feel
what
me?
I
Hit a little one, a little two, you gonna have a
I'll
fire
be the
body.
judge of
Right.
that.
You feel me? No.
I'm sorry. Like, I think people all derive inspiration from each other. So for me, I love the way that how confident you both are in your own beauty, and I'm very secure with who I am as a woman and my everything from my mental to my physical. I'm very confident. I know exactly who I am.
Right.
I'm not going to do anything, but I'm also not going to scare myself into I can't be sexy because now this man thinks a certain something about that. I'm not going to do that. But I also do look and be like, yes, bitch, you better work it with them heels. Actually, where did you get those? Because I'm going to go buy them because I like the way your ass looks in them.
Right.
Like, I'm going to, okay,
Right.
mine might look a little better in them. You know what I'm saying? Just like the competition thing. Like, I do think that.
Virgo.
Yeah. I do think that women we all draw inspiration, and it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing to say, wow, this flower dress looks great on her skin tone, and I might look good in it too.
Whitney,
Yeah.
does IG hypersexualize the youth? Because those young girls are seeing all these IG models that are basically butt-ass naked. Why is it that all the IG models, you can see their nipples, you can see the motherfucking nipple rings? That's an accessory now. That's like earrings.
Oh, yeah.
And to show them motherfuckers,
It's the coolest thing
that's
now.
what's up now.
That's
I'm
why
like,
But then the flip side, and like I said, the hypocritical part of it is,
everybody going
don't approach me, and you're objectifying me. Wait a minute.
you are showing me your nipples.
Your
girl.
fucking oatmeal cookies are visible.
They're staring at
Very
me.
good point. Very good point.
Well, no, Instagram, and I feel like this generation, and I guess I'm kind of technically involved with this millennial situation.
You've done it.
I'm not
sorry.
showing my nipples to anybody unless I want
Wait.
to, because I'm very comfortable with my sexuality and who I am as a
She look
person.
good, too. Let me go to her IG real quick.
But yeah, go to my IG, y'all, at MSTABER. But no, I have a ton of friends who are Instagram models. But this generation of women are addicted to themselves. Like,
Here's
in
my
my opinion,
favorite Whitney
people are
picture.
addicted to themselves and likes. Like, they feel like they need to be validated, and the more and more you take off, the more likes you're gonna get.
This is my favorite
Let me
Whitney
see.
Tabor picture.
Hey, we lit. Fully covered, about to take a nap. That's me in my natural habitat.
Right.
You feel
But
me?
listen though, how about that comment that I got on YouTube? And that's crazy because I had all
What was
my
the
clothes.
comment?
Our comments?
The comment said, I gotta pull it. I want to do a verbatim, but basically
God damn it, paraphrase.
He said that it basically looked like I had a good pussy from my face. How?
Yeah, nigga, you right.
Hey, hold on.
I was like,
Hold
he
on.
ain't wrong, but how you even come up with that
Hold
though?
hold on. Let me just keep it real.
Okay.
Where that must come from?
Men do have a good pussy Geiger counter.
Listen, but my whole point is I didn't even have to show no nipple to
Yeah,
get that
I
type
understand.
of reaction.
You got one of them little Smurf-like faces.
I cannot with you.
Be irritating.
I'm
They be
just
like, you got that
playing.
little. They be like, you got that little gap though. I be like, God damn.
What? And you're like, wait, what? Excuse me, sir. Hello?
Jesus.
My face is here.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's men that just go too far, regardless of the Instagram thing. It's just like that's when it's like, all right, bro, like y'all gotta chill. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm not even trying to get that attention. Even now, it's like
But
I'm always dressed like this, but I can still get that same reaction as the Instagram thoughts.
Ariane, you're a model, professional. Let's just put that out there.
Right.
on the professional side of the game. In other words, she's getting paid. It's paying her bills.
Runways.
On that side of the game.
Not a phone.
What is this? Right. She's not making a living off of IG. No diss.
No diss.
There's people out there eating. There's people
I
out there
would love
eating.
some. Hey, I love some sponsors. I'll take some big.
There's people out there eating right now.
Get your money.
But let me say this. In your industry, there's this issue about the thigh gap.
Yes, and I am.
And it's almost, it's like
thing of it.
borderline body shaming to a degree. What is the thigh gap issue?
Okay, it's like you got. Okay, see, I have the thigh gap because I'm bow-legged, and that's what the bow-legged model. Give me. I'm not even. And here y'all go with this bow-legged thing.
Yeah.
Y'all not with
Ain't nothing like a bow-legged girl, my nigga. She got that good thing. She got that younce.
Yeah.
That's that good younce right there, boy. Yeah, that's that young lion, my nigga.
Mama, tune out at this moment.
Right.
Okay. Go
It's too
ahead and
late.
cook dinner.
It's too late. It's too late.
But yeah, like the whole thigh gap thing, especially in runway. You know, you see a model coming down the runway, and it's just like she got this. Just me. It's all I have. When I walk, I naturally cross my legs because I'm bow-legged. So I got to balance. I don't want to tip.
Right.
And it's just that right there gives that the reaction from a male's perspective is always like astonishing because like even I have photos where you see me on the runway and it's one on my Instagram now. Instagram is ARREYO
Promoting.
Okay. Or yeah, there you go. But the guy is literally like, and his mouth is just floored. He's floored because it's like not only am I in a swimsuit, but this whole thigh gap thing and everybody that's that eye catcher in fashion. And I've even had some people within the industry that I've met at different events, and they're like, you know what they say about the models who have the bow leg, the thigh gaps, and everything. And I'm like, I don't know what they say about the models, who have that. And they're like, oh yeah, you guys are pretty good in bed.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, so we're mixing sex with me at work right now. I'm meeting you at this event, and we went from "Hi, my name is" to "You're good in bed,"
Right.
Because of a simple
what I
thigh
gathered
gap.
from you,
I'm so
right.
sorry that my mother didn't choose to break my legs as a child to correct them. You feel me? Because they be trying to break.
Forrest, run!
No, we just got to get this little thigh gap to going.
So let me ask the question again, because is it a good thing the thigh gap is there, or is it a bad thing?
It's a beautiful thing because it's me.
I'm just saying how the industry looks at it. Do they see it as a plus or a minus?
Now it's becoming more pertinent in the industry. Like before, you wouldn't really see no models who had the thigh gaps. It wasn't really, that wasn't a thing. It was just like, you wasn't seeing bow-legged models a lot. Now you're seeing it more, so it's more socially acceptable because we're making it socially acceptable, just like everything's growing, just like technology growing, Instagram's growing, social media's growing, electronics growing. The field, the openness in the industry for models and what they look like and appear like is growing. You got models who got Down syndrome doing it. So the whole bow-legged
girl
thing,
with
the
the
thigh
skin,
gap thing is
I'm about
cool.
to get up and run out of this mother.
Yes,
A Down syndrome thigh gap?
No, Lord.
I am dead.
What
I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, I know a model who is Down syndrome.
There you go. Don't tear the mics up, Jesus.
Well, what I was saying is like Nicki Minaj, right?
Yeah.
She obviously she's had a surgery. I mean, it's not been.
Did she got a surgically repaired?
No, her ass.
She made it.
No,
I'm talking about her big,
booty.
huge.
Oh, she has a natural
ginormous
thigh
ass.
gap.
Like
Okay.
she's like 5 foot or whatever. You feel me? She just signed to Wilhelmina Modeling.
Yeah.
Like that would never have happened. Like
If she's not Nicki Minaj, right?
But that's what I'm saying
Right,
is
right.
like nowadays anything. I mean, if you have the social media presence, which ties back into why girls are showing their little nipples and all kinds of weird stuff on Instagram because they think that 2 Chainz gonna buy me a booty if I get 100,000 likes on this dang nipple pic. You feel me? And the people are so addicted to this social media stuff that's turning everything in. Now the dudes are like, well, let me write another song that talks about girls showing their thigh gaps and their nipples. So then they do a video and put it on their little Instagram.
Wayne, you have a daughter. I know you don't really.
Oh, okay.
This is a scenario.
I got nothing to know of.
said,
You have a daughter. You have a daughter.
Okay.
You want to keep her off of Instagram or social media just until she's mature enough to handle the content. What's the conversation you have?
Wow.
Ooh, good luck.
Wow,
I do wonderful radio. I mean, I ask great questions.
You do. You do. That would be really tough. I mean, I have nieces and nephews, and I already spoke to my nephew. Well, they're my great nieces and nephews, and like they don't need to be on Instagram. So, no, you don't need to be on Instagram because there's a lot of people out there in the world who.
Is that how you're saying it?
Yes.
They're not listening. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Joel.
that's what I'll say.
You have a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
or you have a son.
Right.
Because listen, my youngest son was whacking off a lot.
I am not about
I
to
just
play
got
with
to
you.
be real.
Wait a minute.
All my kids are Sages. I got 3 kids.
okay.
They're all Sag.
Yeah.
My youngest kid was in his mama's porn shit, and I know he was wrestling with himself.
It's easy to find it.
I mean,
Right.
I don't even care.
So I'm just saying, how do you approach the conversation until, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't keep everything away from them. This is a
Right,
hypersexual,
exactly.
this is a pornized culture we live in.
Right.
Yes.
How do you keep them away from certain content until they're old enough to deal with it? Have the conversation right now. You're talking to your 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Listen, if you don't want me to see something or find out you're doing it, then you don't need to be on it. That's pretty much what.
That's what you're gonna say?
That's exactly what I'm gonna say. But at the end of the day, it's like, because just if you feel like you're doing something wrong and you wouldn't want me catching you on it, that means you shouldn't be doing it. 100%. Like, just have that in your head, because I can't sit there and watch you. You at school, you on the bus, you at your friend's house. Like, you're gonna find the things that you're gonna find. You're gonna do things, but at the same time, it's like, if I catch you doing something, first of all, just don't do it. Number one, because there's gonna be consequences. If I catch you, but it's like, but it's to me, because I do understand that you can't control kids and they're gonna find it out. I'd rather you talk to me about something first, and then if you find some things out, and then we can have the conversation. But don't. If you know you're doing something wrong, if you're looking at things that you wouldn't want me to see, or anyone else, your teachers or whatever, to find out you're doing it, you shouldn't be doing it. And
She's
you
gonna
should
be
just
a
stay
little
away.
sweet, nice
I'm
mama.
not gonna be sweet
Hold
and
on.
nice.
It's Arian's turn. Hold on.
I'm gonna be cool.
Stand up.
I'd rather
Get
them
the
talk
belt.
to me about it.
He gonna grab the belt.
Listen, they already
It's
know.
your turn. What you
Zoe
gonna
just
tell
gave
your
her a
kids?
belt.
That's what I said. If I find out,
Yes.
I'm gonna do it again.
It's your turn. Go ahead, Aria. What you gonna say? This your
No, but
8-year-old.
honestly-
What you gonna say?
Even before they turn 8, you feel me? I have my little nieces. When she was 8, she was on the whole trying to be on Snapchat and all this little crazy thing or whatever, and all this, social media wave. But me, honestly, when I do decide to have kids, before they even get of age to even use technology, I'm gonna teach them that's whack. That's whack. Why you gotta sit on your phone all day? Read a book, go outside and play. Let's go to the zoo. Let's go here. Let's experience life. And then by the time they get to they're already gonna have a phone, because I'm gonna make sure my kids have a phone, because there's too much stuff going on in this world right now. But it's gonna be whack to them. They're not gonna be the type of kids to want to sit on social media all day and just scroll and look at this and do this and post pictures and just do this all day, because then now their brains are being polluted. So I'm gonna teach them life. Like how when
Hold on.
my mother
You
was
telling us
younger.
what you gonna do. I'm asking you
What would I
to
say?
envision your 8-year-old in front of you, and you about to have this conversation about social media. What do you say? 30 seconds. Go.
Honestly, I don't think you need social media. There's too much stuff in life. There's so much stuff to experience. You want to learn yourself. You want to learn how to be social and not being social online, how to actually meet and greet people, learn about life. So I think it's whack. You shouldn't even be using it. And
Okay.
as an example, I'm not going to be online.
They're
Because
not
it's
listening.
hard, it's kind of hard, because at the end of the day, I'm 22 years old. You get me? So technically, and
11 twice.
exactly,
Let's go.
boom.
Hey.
So I'm still on my journey. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get out of, put my phone down. Social media is irrelevant. So I can't really speak on what I would say exactly in that moment, because when that moment comes, I'll be prepared for that moment and I'll know what to say then. Right now, I wouldn't really know what to say, but as preparation towards it, I'm going to make that to them. That's going to be whack to them. Phones are going to be weak. They're not going to.
So no, we're getting close. Now we're getting close to the real answer. You know what the answer is? You have to create an environment that is free of it.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you participate in.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So if you got the new iPhone 8,
They're going to want it too.
they want it. If you're plugged into everything and everything is social media to you, they're modeling you.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, but if you create, even if you are, but under your rule, you create an unplugged zone in your crib.
Exactly.
Like just basic concepts, like this is the unplugged room. Like back in the day, we used to call it the den, right? We're gonna turn the den into the unplugged room. Motherfuckers, like, wait a minute, nigga, that's where we watch the fights. What you doing? But I'm saying, you know, if you could create a space in your home, like a meditation room, where there's no electronics, there's nothing in there. Maybe it's a couple of mats, some pillows. This is where you go to really center yourself and get quiet. Maybe put some little waterfall situations in there. Walmart got you on that.
We lit.
You underdig? Yep. So I'm just saying, we have to create a culture that says, this is cool sometimes.
Sometimes when it's necessary.
Right. They've already showed you that this shit rewires your brain because you always got it in your hand. You're always
anxiety. Kids are having anxiety.
You put it down.
Anxiety, yes.
Right.
I have
You're the
anxiety
kids. I have it.
Technology anxiety. Like, shut the hell.
Right.
First off, if I have my 8-year-old, I'm just gonna strike the fear like my dad did to me. That's why I don't have. Yeah, you're gonna see me in some bikini pictures, but guess what? Even now, I'm a 30-year-old. I've been through all of this. I'm 30 years old, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna post this because my grandma's on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Up?
You know what?
You know what's fucked up when kids call you out.
Yep.
Why you tell me not to be on Facebook?
But you on Facebook.
And I seen your little booty shot.
And you really want to do this to him because he's being grown. I told you to question me.
Yeah.
But you're right, though. You're right.
It's going to be a violent mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but that's what I'm saying is if
how
you
a 22-year-old big mama?
My mama is a big mama. She crazy.
But that's the thing is if you just, I mean, you don't gotta really beat them, but you do have to.
Instill the fear in them.
If you instill respect. Like, I have respect for my parents and my grandparents still to this day, and I haven't lived with them since I was 18 years old. Right. But still, before I post a picture, I think, what would my brother say? What would my dad, whoa, hello. What would my, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would my grandma say?
This is a model.
Wow.
And she chose to do that because she wanted to chase that bag and not chase that dignity.
But listen.
That's what she was chasing.
But this
I
is
love
the
me
world.
some respect.
This is the world.
Yeah.
This world.
That's her world.
No, that's the world.
Your world.
That's
your world.
So, wait, hold
I
on.
have to preach to that.
You're a model.
Yeah.
Do you know how many of these gigs are going to be presented to you?
And exactly. You know how many of those gigs I'm going to say, fuck off.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you know what? And honestly, I am a living image of stuff like, you know, posting pictures that shouldn't go up and everything. It's been the times where my mom had to check me, and I'm learning because at the end of the day, now that as I'm getting older and I'm just seeing different things, and I see like hear little things my nieces and nephews be saying, they really are watching me.
Oh, yeah.
And they're really paying attention to me. And then now that I'm in the field of working with kids and doing the stuff that I do with kids, these kids are watching me. I'm an image to them. So if I put myself in this position to be an image to somebody, then I need to abide by that. I can't be sitting here, oh, you know what? Well, I saw that American Apparel ad you did when you was cocked open. What's my explanation for that? No, that's not art. That's hoeing. Right there. Hoeing. We're going to have to get a choir in here. That's out. You see? That's what I'm saying.
It's just ice cream.
No, it's not.
Well,
just
and I mean, it's funny too because we
Little
talk about
cream in your
because
mouth.
look, we both licking ice cream. We doing that. What's what? I did a fashion show one time, and the designer wanted two of the women to kiss on the runway.
Really?
Yes, I said that's out. Patty will not be kissing nobody. Okay.
You know what this is? You know what you remind me of? She's like a female Corey Holcomb. Like Corey Holcomb has in his mind, and he's been true to form. I'm not finna do no disrespectful shit for Hollywood.
That's out.
So you not gonna get me in a dress. I'm not gonna dress up like a woman. And if you come at me like that, I'm gonna say something about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's been steadfast and very strong in that position. And the reality of it is he may have lost out on a lot of other gigs because he won't do what they want him to do.
But did he really lose though?
Nah, he didn't lose because at the end of the day, he's still his own man,
Exactly right.
and he's still creating his own way. So that's what I'm saying. She reminds me of that, and you're gonna have to, because you're gonna be tested.
And I've been tested, and the answer is no. I'm sorry.
Get in that damn microphone, girl.
I said I've been tested, and the answer is no. Like, because at the end of the day, it's me. It's something I have to look back on. It's something I have to have on my shoulders. And you know that thought in my mind, like, man, I should never did that. Was it really worth the money at the time? Because that's the reason why people do this. It's for the money. You feel me? And I know some girls who do music videos don't even get paid to be there, but they're there for the attention because they don't love themselves enough to sit at home and be happy with them own selves. But I'm not about to. I can't participate in shenanigans because I got way too many people looking up to me.
What is this little 9-year-old doing?
Why does she have on all that makeup? You get me?
Janae, Benet, what's her name? Ramsey? She gonna end up in a ditch soon.
Exactly. Two dogs.
Sorry.
And the reason why she's doing that is because that's all she sees. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, okay, for example, with the work I do outside of modeling, I coach, mentor kids in modeling and everything. We do a fashion show every year. This year we did LA Fashion Week. So I'm normally in charge of like the glam squad and everything. So they're like, what makeup and everything you need? Natural. We don't need to be putting on the whole eyeshadow, putting on the lip. They were like, oh, we can just keep changing lip colors. No, my youngest student is 4. She's not about to have lipstick on. She can get a little chapstick, maybe just a slight gloss, and give her a little rosy on her cheek. But we're not about to beat her.
You know what I think, though? I think it's some real pervs in the industry.
Exactly, because they want to see that.
That want to see a little girl made up like a woman.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No, it's crazy.
But here's the thing. I think it goes into both genders.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times the feminists, the feminazis want to come directly at men and say men are doing it. And I'm not saying men aren't doing it, but
just like
it be women there too.
Yeah, the ones who
pushing it.
Put a little more on. Pageant moms.
I was gonna say
pageant mom.
Yeah.
Put a little more on her.
Toddlers and tiaras.
Yeah.
That show.
Like, no,
that show was
take
crazy.
that off.
Yeah, out of control on that show, man.
They just it's too much.
Well, and that's the thing is I think women need to come back into their own reality and their own mind and start believing themselves again, because realistically what the standard of beauty says is that we have to do this to get any sort of attention from job interviews. Like, people have been like, you need to straighten your hair before you go into that job. Excuse me? Like, nah, I'm good. Like, because my respect and my resume speaks way louder than my curly hair. So I'm good. As far as the kids goes, though, it's insane because there's nothing really that you can do because we all live in this world. So it's like you can be the meanest mom, you can be the strictest dad and be under their thumb, but realistically, they're going to do what they're going to do. And the feminists, you know what? It's funny because I moved to LA to live, you know what I'm saying? To live a little bit. I was a housewife before this. So it's like I didn't do nothing. And I came out here, I wilded out a little bit. I needed to. I grew, I partied, I turned up, I did all this. And I could have fell into this trap of doing all the things, be the Kims and that. And I said, you know what? It's funny because I had an older lady talk to me and she said, your number doesn't matter. Basically, go out there and hoe and do what you want to do. Just fucking suck and do whatever. And I'm like,
well, that's Wednesday's topic.
Well, damn, you see? And that's why I was like,
what's your number?
That's kind of crazy. So, hilarious. So, yeah, it gets crazy on the Voice of Reason, y'all. But the thing that I think women are kind of getting backwards is you can't just sit there and say, well, I'm comfortable with my sexuality, so I'm just going to wild out and just get ran through. To me,
if you wild out,
guess what?
Niggas will oblige.
Exactly.
Oh, you wilding out?
Girl,
that's a wild out, Yoni.
Okay. Hey, could tag in, full tag in, you know what I'm saying? So it's
like a pussy ice cream truck.
So it's
pussy truck.
What you want?
You know what I'm saying? The feminists are like, you know what? Be comfortable with your sexuality. Well, don't be cool with yourself.
They're saying be comfortable being a hoe. That's what you do. You run outside with your nipples out and you just swing them nipples. And
you guys have such arcane beliefs for women. All right, listen. We're over time.
Wednesday.
This was a very powerful show. I enjoyed it. God damn it.
So did I.
It was very chatty. I loved it. Listen, let's go around the board here real quick and get everyone's whereabouts, starting with Wit.
Yeah. Hey, guys, you can catch me on Wednesday on the Loud channel. I have a new show called Afternoon Hype right here on Dash Radio. Also Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when I can get in here to rock with my boy Zoe. Also, please check out my show, The Plug Radio, on Hot Button right here on Dash, Saturdays from 12 to 1. And submit.
There it is. Wayne. Sure. Psychic Wayne.
Psychic Wayne, that's me.
We should. Okay, never mind. Go ahead, Wayne.
You can hit me up at psychicwayne1.com. You can also get your daily horoscope at Facebook Psychic Wayne and follow me on Instagram at psychicwayne1.
And Wayne has been on a gang of nationally syndicated radio shows such as
Ricky Smiley, Brian McKnight when he had a show.
Yeah.
A couple other people.
Wayne is not a game. I like Wayne's readings. They're very good. And then we have I love your name.
Joelle.
Joelle
I like it too.
Comedy.
I should be famous.
You should. With a name like
But I don't wanna
Joelle
be
Comedy,
famous.
that's
I
great.
know, but I'm not gonna be, so it's fine.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well.
I mean, I don't want to be famous.
Defeat yourself. Okay, where can they find you?
Ain't defeating me. I'm trying to get rich.
Jesus. All right, cool.
You can find me at all my social media is Joey JOEYXSB, and I just be out here. You be seeing me. That's pretty much.
This nigga's a ghost.
No.
Okay, cool. And
I do production. I'm behind the scenes, so it don't matter.
I love
get
your
shit done,
style.
though. Thank
We
you,
love
appreciate
it. That's why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Ariane.
Yes, Ariane, aka Storm. You can find me on.
Rare.
I am not about to entertain your behavior. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram at ARREYONN. And yeah, just, respect the hustle. Another queen on her journey.
There it is. Zoe Williams. I'm out. You'll see me Wednesday. Have a great day. Deuces.